Hi, this is Rick Savitsky from Chortek. If you're a manufacturer and you're interested in Chortek's outsourced accounting, advisory, and data analytics services, and you want to know more about it, this video is for you. In it, I'm going to explicitly talk about how we help our manufacturing clients adopt accounting best practices for manufacturers and give you some examples of that and explain how our teams work together. So in short, we have a team of accountants and data analysts, and we work to make sure you've got timely, accurate, clean financial information, financial statements, KPIs that you can use to make timely decisions. Sounds very basic, and it is, and yet we see it's often not happening. And there's various reasons or barriers to that, but that's what we're going to be focused on. Some of those best practices include making sure that cost rates, overhead rates, are up to date, the calculations make sense, that the assumptions behind them have been vetted and discussed recently, and we're going to do that on a regular basis so that it doesn't get stale and instead reflects reality as the business changes. We want to make sure that the estimating rates being used in the estimating system for quoting, of course, match what's being used for costing. Some of these things are very, very simple, and yet we don't always see them being done. So it's an example of, again, adopting a best practice and making sure that it's staying current and it's being paid attention to. Finally, we use financial reporting tools and data analytics to help make sure we're understanding and tracking performance. So here's an example of that using the applied labor example. We're tracking this over time. There's a very specific target that's been set by the client, and then we're able to see and have conversations about how the business is performing and making sure that everyone's understanding, again, also the calculation itself. And so that's an example of using modern tools, applying those best practices, and then, more importantly, acting on them and making decisions so that you can be as profitable and successful as possible. There's other best practices. Check out some of our other videos where we explain some of those. And if this is of interest, go ahead and contact us. We'd like to book some time, understand your business, what your priorities are, what you're doing today for reporting, accounting duties, analytics, see if we might be a good fit for you. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.